It's time for the September Championship Super Show here on Chao Racing. I am your new play-by-play announcer, Paul Sycamore, and I'm glad to be my first Championship Super Show of my career. We have 23 countries participating in our Super Show this month, with some of them going to the Tournament of Champions, and they are New Zealand, Ecuador, Finland, Kenya, Israel, the Philippines, and Madagascar. So what are we waiting for? Away we go! So who's up first? Well, I can tell you that it's Joe Tanner, Matt Strider, Casey Melba, and the one and only Donald Bradshaw. That's right, we're talking about New Zealand! The pearl, of course, is what we always do, so I'm gonna do my best and make it right. Alright, and away we go! Okay, so the winner in New Zealand will qualify for the 2014 Tournament of Champions, which will be held at the end of the year in Denmark. Who will get that chance to become the Supreme Champion for the 2014 Championship season? I can't wait to find out. Let's see who's gonna get the opening toss as no one goes to sleep. It's our defending champion, Joe Tanner, who got the opening speed burst. And he's running away. I think he's gonna go to the championship. And he is going to the Tournament of Champions in Denmark. Great job by Joe Tanner as he retains the title for New Zealand. Thanks to everyone who participated in New Zealand, folks. Hope to see you again next season. Don't go away, we're just getting started. The Czech Republic will be number 2 right after the break. The September Championship Super Show is made possible by Verizon, proud sponsors of the 4G network across the nation, and by McDonald's, where it's a good time for the great taste. So now, what do we have here? We have Dulce, Hago, Kiba, and Sajia. We must be in the Czech Republic, as I must say. And that's stop number 2 for the September Championship Super Show. It's good luck to all 4 of these superstars and make them the best we can. And we're just about underway! Here we go! Who's taking on the Czech Republic title for 2014 this season? Will it be our defending champion, Dulce, the intelligent Hago, the fabulous Kiba, or the intelligent Sajia? And it looks like number 2 is going to rest. Must be catching and snoozing every now and then. I see. Well, anyway, who's gonna get the opening toss for this race? We're about to find out soon enough. Who's gonna get it? It's gonna be number 8 who gets the opening toss. He was sleeping for a while, but he got up in a hurry. It's anyone's game so far. Who's gonna bring home the title? It's still a close game. Number 8 leading the pack, and here comes Sajia. And she takes the title for Czech Republic this year. She got the title. What a deal by Sajia. Don't go away, there's more excitement coming up. Next stop will be Albania right after the break. So don't go anywhere. Alright, stop number 3 will feature Kyra, Lenek, Imano, and Tana in the wonderful country of Albania. Let's see who's gonna bring home the title for Albania this year. The players are ready to go. Let's have a Chao race! Okay, they're all done running. Only one of them will become the Albania World Champion. Who's gonna win for Albania this year? The 4 Chao are closing in on each other, and it looks like number 1 is going to rest. That will put him in the dust. The other Chao are still closing in on each other. It's a close one so far. Who's gonna bring home the gold? We'll find out in just a few moments, folks. And who gets the first speed burst of the race? It's number 6, which happens to be Tana this year. So she is gonna win it right here. Tana is the new Albania World Champion. Congratulations to Tana, and thanks to everyone who participated in Chao Racing Albania. We'll see you next season. Ecuador is up next, and we got a spot for the 2014 Tournament of Champions. But first, let's have a word from this message. Hey, I see Narba, I see Cajo, I see Daycock, I see Shimby, I see Ecuador, and that's stop number 4 on our September Championship Super Show tour bus. Let's make this one a classic and never forget. Alright, we're just about getting ready. Let's get the show on the road. Okay, this is the second country on our list to qualify for the 2014 Tournament of Champions. Who's going to represent Team Ecuador this year? Only one way to find out. This Chao Racing will determine who gets that spot for the chance of claiming all the gold as the Supreme Champion. Let's see who's going to get speed bus for this race. The first one will be made by in just a few moments. And there it is. It's number 8 who got the opening speed bus. And he is in the lead. And he finishes in first place. Next one is made by number 6, which is Shimmy. So she wins the Ecuador World Championship. And she's going to Denmark for the 2014 Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. Don't go away. Vietnam is up next. So hang in there. We'll be back. Well, that may be recovering from the war issues, but number 5 on our list is Vietnam, featuring Jomo, Laura, Barjo, and Doris. We're kind of like paying a tribute to those who serve at Vietnam. Let's see who's going to become the world champion this year. And this one is just about underway. Alright, they had to push the balls to the other side. That's the rules on this pole course. The competition seems close at the start. Only one of these child will become the world champion for Vietnam for the 2014 season. It's a close one so far. Who will get the first speed bus of the race? It's number 8 who desperately needs some help, and he got it right away. And now he's in the lead, but it's still anybody's game at the current moment. Next speed bus will be made by number 6, which happens to be Doris, and she wins the Vietnam World Championship title for 2014. Number 8 finishes in second. Barjo will take third place. So Doris has done it. She's the new world champion for Vietnam. And Finland will happen right after this, so don't go away. Okay folks, these next couple of countries are qualified for the Tournament Champions at the end of the year in Denmark. The first of them is Finland, where we have Regis, Olive, Sana, and Delta. Regis was the big winner going to Denmark, to the United Kingdom last year. So let's see who's going to go to Denmark this year. Alright, the hunt is on for a spot in the 2014 Tournament of Champions in Denmark. We're all anxiously waiting to find out who will get the chance to claim all the gold as the Supreme Champion of Chao Racing. Who will represent Team Finland this year? The first speed bus of the night will be made by in just about right now. It's number 7 who got it. So he will have command of the lead. And he's slowly pushing the finish line. And he wins the race. The next one will be number 8. But it's going to be only enough to take third place. Which means the winner in second place is Owen. Owen has done it once again. He's going to the Tournament of Champions in Denmark this year to represent Team Finland. The next one will be Kenya, and that will happen right after this. Well, lucky number 7 tonight features Chinook, Rico, Beta, and Carlock. That's right, I'm talking about the African country of Kenya. this is another of those countries that will qualify for the 2014 Tournament of Champions. So good luck to all of you. On with the show. Okay. So this is like Kenya's best trip into the Tournament of Champions. Would it be surprising if they took home the Supreme Championship title this year? That will be an interesting sight. But anyways, let's find out who's gonna get that chance this year for Team Kenya. Who will get the first speed bus of the race? It will be made by number 1, Atsu. I think he got all of it on that one, don't you think? And it looks like he's gonna finish in first place. And the next speed bus will be made by Carl. Carl did it. Carl wins the title for Kenya, and he will represent Team Kenya in the 2014 Tournament of Champions in Denmark at the end of the year. Thanks to everyone who participated in Kenya this year. Don't go away, Israel is up next, so don't hassle yourself. And we have yet another country participating in the tournament. We have Levon, Erasovane, that's popular, Nodon and Johnny in Israel. Their last appearance was in 2006, so let's see who will get that chance to become Supreme Champion this year. Here we go! Okay, look at the competition right now between Israel. Wow, this is like pretty awesome. But who's gonna be the Israel World Champion? Who's gonna get that chance to become the Supreme Champion for 2014? It's a close one so far. Looks like number 7 took a snooze. And he's way behind in the pack right now. And in just a moment or two we'll have a speed bus. And it will be made by number 8. There he is. And it looks like he's gonna finish in first place. It's a close one still. Oh, I can survive if no one gets speed bus. And she wins it. Erasovane, the popular Israel princess, is going to the Tournament of Champions. What a deal by Erasovane. And we have more excitement coming up. Next up will be Latvia. Don't go away. Alright, Latvia is number 9 with Bijan, Frenny, Vanek, and Kemon. And this one's gonna be a classic no matter what happens. So let's make this a good one. And this one is on the clock. Who's gonna win for Latvia this year? There's only one way to find out. Look at the crowd pushing the balls with all their might. And it looks like numbers 2 and 7 are going the best. Number 8 has to lead right now, with Freddie having the best position so far. And in just a word, we'll have a speed bus for you. The opening speed bus will be made by our defending champion, Rejon, and he got all of that one, and he is still the Latvia World Champion. Another great season by Rejon. Thanks to everyone who participated in Latvia this year. Number 4 came in 2nd, and number 5 came in 3rd place. So Rejon has done it once again, and we will be right back with Saudi Arabia after this. So don't you move a muscle. If you're the kind of person who loves traveling to the Middle East, then this next one is for you, because number 10 is Saudi Arabia, and it features Arden, Gola, Rana, and Romy. Let's see who's gonna be the champ this year, and start that race. Okay, we're coming to you live from the Pearl Course, as you all know. The perfect setting for each and every tournament around the world. The only tournament that we're going to do each month here on Chao Racing. And it looks like number 2 is taking a nap right now. Trying to get some snooze every now and then. Right now it's our defending champion who has the lead at this point. But that could all change in a matter of moments. Let's find out who gets the first speed bus of the night. And look at this. It's number 7 who took a snooze. As he wakes up immediately to get a speed bus. Looks like he's going to finish in first place. As number 2 gets the speed bus now. So with third place, it's Goa who gets the win. Goa is the champion of Saudi Arabia this year. And coming up, we got another spot up for grabs in the Philippines. So don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. So you have just witnessed several of the championship super shows happening around the world. The rest of the championships were broadcasting earlier in front of the studio audience. And now we're going to announce the winners that have proved to be the best there is across the rest of the world. So here they are. For the Philippines, Yasmin Aquino. She will go to the Tournament of Champions to represent her country. For Albania, Fanes Pan. For Vatican City, Trino Hino. For the United Arab Emirates, Deborah Monroe. From Nicaragua, Pelin Mape. From Madagascar, Hanno Dean. He will represent his team in the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. For El Salvador, Trinidad Tobago. For Djibouti, Sano Wu. From Myanmar/Burma, Chan Taisolo. For Maldives, Yero Leon. From Sao Tome and Principe, Luke Bryan. From Mozambique, Felva Norcross. And finally, from American Samoa, Ribbit Leon. A big congratulations to these champions on the job well done, and congrats to everyone else for showing up in today's Super Show. Thanks to everyone around the country for another successful month. Join us next month for the October Championship Super Show, and it should be a classic because we got 16 countries going for the championship next month. And the winner in Costa Rica, we're going to Denmark for the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. So this is Paul signing off. I'll see you next time, okay? So long, everybody!